Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So, for those people who appear at the beginning of this video, apparently they are the anti-vaxxers, right? I know the audio for that part might not be very good because at that time I was just standing at a place that is very far away from those guys and I was filming them so that they cannot detect me. I know the audio is a little bit bad, so just let me explain what was going on at that time. So those anti-vaxxers, they are holding their so-called peaceful protest at Queen's Park. But basically, whenever they found out some cars are stopping for the red lights, they will just go towards the drivers and they will say the stuff like, "Hey, what is this? How many more vaccines do you think we need to take before the governments are satisfied? Like 5, 6, 7, 8?" And at the very first beginning of this video, there was a guy, he was yelling towards a driver. He was yelling something like, "You are wearing a mask even inside your car, what is wrong with you?" Okay, so I would like to give several comments towards how these anti-vaxxers think and how these anti-vaxxers behave. So first of all, these anti-vaxxers, they think COVID is a lie, right? They think COVID is not real. And they think all these COVID restrictions are invented by the government so that the government can control us like how they control the sheep. I'm not quite sure whether you have finished your elementary school. However, I will not explain directly how come COVID should not be a lie. But let me raise a question for you. If you are able to answer this question, then okay, I will also believe that COVID is a lie. But if you cannot answer that in a reasonable way, you are the only ones who are being stupid, okay? So this question is, COVID is not only happening in 1 or 2 or 3 countries, but the truth is, right now, the entire world is dealing with COVID. Every country in this world is dealing with this issue. If you think COVID is a lie invented by the government, can you say all the government around the world are lying to their people at the same time over a same topic? How can their lies be so synchronized? Are you gonna say these governments, all kinds of different governments around this world, they have actually participated in some kind of secret rehearsals over this issue or something else like that? Come on. Just use your brain, okay? Are you able to answer this question? Are you able to do that? If you are, tell me the answers. How come? If you say COVID is a lie, how come every country, every government is dealing with this issue? Is it possible for every different government around this world to fool all these people, all their people, over a same topic at the same time? How come that is possible? Is that possible? Is that even possible? What's more, at one hand, you are saying the stuff like COVID is a lie. So if COVID is a lie, then how come there are so many people showing hate crimes against Asians? Right? You just go to the YouTube or something else like that. You type in the keywords, anti-Asian hate, COVID, something else like that. There's no need for me to teach you how to do that because you are the native speakers of English. I am not. Even I know how to type these words. So I think you should also know how to do that, right? You can just do that by yourself. You can search for so many videos that proves that people are hating Asians over the pandemic issue. So if you say that COVID is a lie, how come there are still so many people hating Asians over the pandemic? Is it possible for these guys to hate others over something that is not true? I'm not saying the anti-Asian hate should be right or something. I am just confused. Why, on one hand, you say that the coronavirus is fake, while on the other hand, you are still hating the Asians? I just do not understand. Finally, if you say that COVID is a lie, then how come you are saying stuff like the 5G is spreading the virus? Or whenever you meet something that has something to do with China, and you will mention the word coronavirus, aren't you consider coronavirus as a hoax? then why you are still mentioning this topic whenever somebody is talking about China or some other Asian stuffs? How come? Is that some kind of like contradiction? So just use your brain, okay? Like, I have no idea where your brains are located. Or maybe your mothers just forget to give you brains while she was giving birth to you. I don't know. So another issue is, these guys, they say that they are holding the peaceful protest, so they do not want the police to interfere with their protest. And they say that they are fighting for their personal rights, they are fighting for their freedom. They say the stuff like, my body, my choice, I'm the one who decides whether I should be wearing a mask or not you. I will not discuss whether such kind of thinking is right or not. But I will say, if you think that, if you are fighting for your freedom, if you think my body, my choice, then just look at your behavior in the first part of this video, right? What were you doing at that time? You were harassing the drivers. So how come you are harassing the drivers? So whenever the drivers, they are stopping for the red lights, you will just go directly towards them and you start yelling. You start to yell something like, what is wrong with you? You are even wearing a mask inside your car. I mean, come on. You are yelling to others in your protest. You are showing such kind of aggressive behaviors towards others. So how come we should still regard your protest as a peaceful one? Holding a peaceful protest does not only mean you should not be rioting, but it also means that you are not allowed to harass anybody, right? But how come you are harassing these drivers? You are forcing the drivers to listen to what you are saying, and you are doing this in such an aggressive way. You are yelling, you know. You are yelling what's wrong with you. You are yelling stuff like this. Is that a peaceful behavior? I really do not understand. So you guys are saying stuff like, it is my rights and freedom to reject wearing masks. But can I also say that it is also our rights and freedom to choose to believe in masks? It is our rights and freedom to choose to wear a mask. We are wearing the mask. We are protecting ourselves and others. We are not doing anything harmful to you guys. Why you guys are still upset towards that? Is that some kind of like double standards? You are not wearing masks and you say that this is your rights and freedom. But we are wearing masks and you are angry towards us. Is that some kind of like double standards or something? Like, 只许州官放火，不许百姓点灯. You are allowed to set fires everywhere, but you do not allow others to even lit a small lamp. That is a famous saying from the East. What is that? Double standards, right? You always yell the stuff like people should be respecting your personal rights and freedom, but you are not respecting others' personal rights and freedoms. So this is just double standards, right? So finally, as what you can see at the beginning of this video, there was a guy, he was saying the stuff like, I am not taking the vaccine, so how come I'm not dead yet? I will say, if you think whenever people they are infected and they will die instantly, you are just being ignored. So, I mean, COVID, it is true that its death rate is not like 100% or something else like that. However, you know, the thing is, whenever you get COVID, it is not only an issue of yourself, because this virus, it can be transmitted from one person to another. This is how people are getting infected. If you are infected by the virus, and maybe your immune system is very good, you do not have any like serious symptoms, that is very good for you. But if you are still like walking on the street, it is very easy for you to spread the virus to others, right? If you spread the virus to somebody who are also healthy, who also have the very good immune system, then no problem. But what if you spread the virus to somebody who who actually have a very bad immune system. You think about it. You cannot only consider about yourself, right? You should consider about somebody who are weak. This, considering about somebody who are weaker than you, this is the representation of wisdom and kindness, right? Only considering about yourself, this is just selfish. Last but not least, the thing I want to say to these anti-vaxxers is, if you think the evil government is doing nothing good, if you hate the government that much, if you think the government is not thinking about anything else except slaughtering sheep, then why are you still living inside Canada? Why don't you leave this country and go to some anarchic places to live? Right? Because according to what you think, lives in Canada should be extremely miserable. Why? Because Canada is governed by an evil government. Like lives here, according to you, lives in Canada here do not have freedom, do not have rights. So you should not be living in this country anymore. You should be going to some anarchic places where no governments are existing. Lives there have no orders, have no security, have no principles, have no education, have no welfare. These things do not exist in anarchic places. But I do not think this should be a problem for you, because the only thing you are thinking about is whether that place is governed by the government or not. And I can tell you these anarchic places do not have any governments. So why don't you go and live there? Why are you still living inside Canada? You just answer me. You say you hate the government every single day. But if somebody says that, okay, I can take you to some anarchic places and I can let you live there, will you accept that? I bet you will not. Right? So just think about this issue. The same thing, use your brain, okay? Use your brain. If you think that the government is evil, it's good for nothing, then just go to some anarchic places, okay? Do not live in Canada any longer if you hate the government. Okay, so this is everything I would like to say in today's video. If you like my video, please click on the subscribe button. And if you do not like my video, please click on the don't recommend channel button. And yeah, thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay wise.